Hello guys, we are late. We are sorry for that. So before getting started, here is my guest. He's come from all the way New Jersey, and he just flew from the India last week. Went to Virginia, then came in New Jersey, and now he coming for here from this interview. It was should be start at 4 o'clock. So সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ এবং আমি দুঃখিত এবং আমেরিকার বাইরে যেখান থেকে দেখবেন যেখান থেকে দেখছেন একটা 4টার সময় শুরু হওয়ার কথা ছিল কিন্তু সে অ্যাক্সিডেন্টে পড়ে যাওয়ার কারণে লেট হয়ে গেছে আর সব সময় ইনডোরে প্রোগ্রাম করি সো আজকে তার সাথে প্ল্যান করে আজকে ভাবলাম যে একটা আউটডোর যেহেতু সামার একটা আউটডোরে প্রোগ্রামটা করার আমি খুবই চেষ্টা করলাম সেই জন্য আজকে পার্কে আসা এটা হচ্ছে ফ্রেশ মিডো করোনা পার্ক যে করোনা নিয়ে আমরা পৃথিবীতে তো মানে বয়ে বিদ্যুতে আসি সেই করোনা পার্কে আজকে আসি এটা একটা ঐতিহাসিক একটা পার্ক আর আমার পিছনে যদি একটু দেখা যাচ্ছে অলিম্পিক যখন ছিল নিউ ইয়র্কে এই সাইনটা যে দেখতেছেন ওই সাইনটা নেওয়ার জন্য আমি চেষ্টা করতেছি কিন্তু গাছের জন্য পারতেছি না সো ফাইনালি আমার গেস্ট আমি পাইছি মিস্টার ডক্টর নেহাল মেয়ুর উইল গো ডিটেলস বিফোর ডিটেলস I will teach him some Bengali because he is not speaking Bengali as well but he is now is a global citizen. He should learn Bengali and I will teach him few words before getting there. So how is Nehal? How are you?
I am fine. So let me tell you, I know a little bit of Bengali because
please share.
I stay near Jackson Heights. So
Okay.
you know, I go in a Bengali restaurant. The first thing they ask, "Kaitha sugar?" So ekta sugar.
Ekta sugar, right? So ekta sugar. You can say as well. Kemon achen shobai. Kemon achen shobai.
Shobai.
That means how are you everyone?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
I want to apologize in Bengali.
Go ahead.
I don't
apologize. আমি দুঃখিত
I'm sorry. I am late.
আমি দুঃখিত কারণ আমি লেট মানে দেরি হয়ে গেছে অ্যাক্সিডেন্টের জন্য রাইট সো থ্যাংক ইউ ইটস টক টু নাইস ভেরি নাইস বাট ইউ শুড বি ইউ নেভার বিন ইন কলকাতা
I've been to Bangladesh, I've been to Kolkata.
Yeah, I saw you were in the Rohingya camp from the United Nations. So we'll go for details. So Nehal, doctor, he is on PhD researcher student and in USA and he is traveling all over the world. He has a huge experience about the youth activities, youth skill development and as well United Nations, as well different language, different communities, different countries. That's why I catch up him. সে অনেক এক্সপিরিয়েন্স মানুষ বিভিন্ন জাতি বিভিন্ন ভাষার মানুষের সাথে সে মিশে পৃথিবীর অনেকগুলা দেশে সে গেছে সবগুলা কন্টিনেন্টাল মিশেই সে অনেক কষ্ট করে আজকে 3 ঘন্টা ড্রাইভ করে সে আজকে আসছে কেন আমার সাথে দেখা করার জন্য আমি তার সাথে দেখা করার জন্য একসাথে ছিলাম অনেকদিন পরে আমরা দীর্ঘদিন ধরে জাতিসংঘে আসি জাতিসংঘের কাজ করতে উই আর ওয়ার্কিং লং ইয়ার্স at the United Nations throughout the world. So we'll go more further details. Mr. Nehal, Dr. Nehal Mayur. So tell me where you are born and your birthplace and which country, what is the city, what is the state? Please.
Sure. I was born in the beautiful city of Mumbai, which is an island in India.
What is the local place name, local city?
Mumbai is a city.
Mumbai is the state.
No, Mumbai is the city.
Mumbai is the city as well?
Mumbai is the city. Maharashtra is the state.
Oh really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, the brief about, I'll tell a little bit about Mumbai. Mumbai is an island city like New York, and we are surrounded by Arabian Sea, and it's a 7 island sisters which make one Mumbai city.
Okay.
And we are the financial capital city of India. Our capital is New Delhi, and
it was Mumbai capital, right? No, never was.
It was never Mumbai, but people have misconceptions. But
Yeah,
Mumbai is
that's
a
right,
financial
right.
capital. Yeah, it is a
That's right,
financial
that is
capital city of India.
Okay, so you are birthplace in Mumbai. So tell us about your childhood.
Oh, yes. I had
You was naughty boy or like quiet boy?
no. I've been a mischief all of my life.
You was very naughty boy.
So-
Fighting with the schoolmates and
No
people,
fighting.
No fighting.
No, I am a messenger of peace.
Oh,
So
messenger.
yeah, I've been.
You are messing your peace right now, not your childhood. Man, tell me your childhood about
No,
your naughty
I'm
boy.
telling
You
about
are
my
naughty boy.
childhood.
I know that so far. Go ahead.
I've been a very naughty since childhood, and my school days. I was the backbencher, last bencher all of my life.
There you go.
And I say that when someone asks me where you graduated from, I say that I graduated from the ground of my university.
Okay.
That's true because I spend more time in the ground rather than getting in the classrooms.
So you are born in village or city?
City, Mumbai is a city.
Not in the village side, countryside.
No
So
countryside.
tell us about your family.
Okay, my family, my mother, she lives here in USA. She's a genetic scientist and a veteran of US Army.
Okay.
She worked with US Army.
Did they show her?
Sorry?
Did they show her in front of you?
No.
Face to face, no. Okay, go ahead.
So she's a veteran and she's a genetic scientist.
Okay.
Had a lot of discovery she did. So today we have a diarrhea medicine for children.
Okay.
So the diarrhea virus was found under her observation, so that the antiviral of bacteria had come out. So that is her contribution towards the society.
How is your father?
And my father is again working on a different capacities, serving
Is he
people.
here or India?
Yes, he's here. So
Is he?
yeah, so basically I come from a social worker's family.
So how about your brothers and sisters? Do you have any brothers and sisters?
No, I'm the only.
You are the only one child?
Yeah, I'm the only
Oh
child.
man!
And I'm single.
Oh no, you are the only child. Okay, so this is your birthplace and your family. So tell us if your schools back in your home.
Yes. So I did my.
Your primary schools, high school, and college, universities, whatever.
Yes. So I studied my high school education from Mumbai City.
Primary school first.
Primary school, yes.
Yeah.
From primary
This is
school.
the best memories.
Yes,
in
yes,
our
yes.
life.
Childhood memories, yes, of course. So I studied in my primary in a Methodist school.
Did you remember any your teachers or classmates in pre-K?
Yeah,
Primary school?
I'm in touch with my friends
Okay.
from childhood. Like we lived
This
in
is
a
the
same
best
neighborhood.
memory.
Yeah,
You never
absolutely.
forget it.
Absolutely. So the journey of young age, at the age of 2, 3, going to school, and then going for higher school. I did my primary from Methodist school. Then for my higher education for schools, I was in a Hillgrange High School in Mumbai, a place called Pedder Road, where my school was. And then for my highest, then my 12th degree, I studied in arts from a KC college, which is a very
Oh,
renowned
your
college.
major
in
was
Mumbai.
art and science.
Arts. I'm was not a good student to
Okay,
do
alright. I got
to
you,
study
bro.
science, and then for my graduation, and then my I did my bachelor's of social work from University of Mumbai,
Okay.
and then my master's from Maryland State University.
Maryland?
Maryland State University.
Maryland is in USA.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And then after my Maryland State University, then I'm a enrolled student, as you said, for
PhD.
doctorate, for PhD with at Alpha University in Long Island.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's good
And-
university.
Yeah, that's a very good university.
So when you before came in USA, how you came in USA? You student visa for in the universities or something else?
No, my parents are citizens.
Citizen. So you went okay.
I've
So
a
you never been for student
dependent visa. Yeah.
Okay, good. Independent visa like family or
Yeah,
immigrant
dependent
visa.
family, dependent
So-
visa.
Okay, so you are a student, is still a student.
I'm still a student. I have an honorary doctorate from University of Singapore for my services and University of Philippines
that's very good.
for the services I provided to the country.
Okay, so tell us more about you and to share anything about your study. Is there anything missing?
Missing.
Any honorable degree like getting from any other
Alright.
areas?
So
field or
yeah,
any
so I
country?
would like to highlight students who wants to pursue their career in social work.
Okay.
So social work is a
Social work on we going to before we go to
no,
this
education
topic,
perspective.
any other honor you mentioned like you're getting honorary degree from the Singapore, Philippines, other. Did you get any other more field, any different?
No,
honorary?
I just have two honorary doctorate. And
So when you involved in social work
okay.
from your childhood,
From my
your-
studies, as I said, that after my 12th degree, I did my bachelor's of social work. Bachelor's is a 3 years of program, which is a professional degree. How you do your BA, BCom, science. The same way you can study social work. It's a 3-year program,
Okay.
and in 3 years there are different models. They will teach you about the professional social work. So after completing that 3 years, you can go for masters again in masters in social work, public policy, to as per your interest.
Okay.
So, but it's a professional degree. So, if you study 5 years of professional social work degree, you will be as good as a postgraduate as you have doing from any other field, from commerce, science, or any other field. The social work is a field where you can do your professional degrees, and then you can study up to postdoctorate program like other programs.
So why are you getting the financial aid? For financial...
Okay, yeah. So financial aid,
supporting?
to support my program, I'm a professional consultant. I work with United Nations on various capacities.
We will go in it some later.
That is a different story. But
Okay.
yeah, for someone who wants to sponsor the program, so there are universities, they offer a very good program like the
That's
my
why I want to
university.
know, yeah.
So at Alpha, I talk about at Alpha. State universities are good for if you live in your state, and specifically perception to the United States. Like if you live in your state and you apply for your state university, they have a grant. And
If anybody
If
around the world they
Around
want
the
to come to do this your program, whatever he did, or any other program
Right.
in this university or different universities,
Right.
what message for them?
right, okay.
What they can do?
Yeah, so every university in US or you go any part of the world, every university have a quota for students from other countries. That is one. Then like if you are looking for a US program, then you should look for your local embassy. They have cultural,
Oh, that is
educational
good information.
educational setup.
Yep.
So you can approach them via email, call them and ask that what are the facility grant available for students. Like Fulbright scholarship is something given by the US government for PhD student. That's 2 years
All
program.
US embassies around the world?
Yes.
They do. Make
Yes,
sure
Fulbright.
tells more specific things. So you know, a lot of people they are in the fraud.
Okay.
So I don't want to anybody go to fraud.
No,
line. So easy
I have-
way to and very
No, no.
good things.
Okay, so he said about fraud. I cut this and very simple. You talk about any United Nations activity or any embassy, they will never ask money. If money is involved, it's a fraud.
That's the
Simple,
thing.
one
Yes.
simple law. If one penny, $1 is involved to enroll for program, that's fraud. If you apply for UN job, if $1 is asking, it's fraud. You apply for UN conference, $1 they ask, it's fraud. No UN, no
We'll go
embassy.
even for still in the study.
Yeah. So no embassy.
For
Okay. Coming
Fulbright
back.
scholarship
Yeah.
or whatever.
Fulbright scholarship is given by the US embassy, US government,
They
USA.
don't ask any money. If you ask any money, that means fraud.
If they ask money, it's fraud. Simple. One simple logic. If they ask $1,
So
it's
if
fraud.
you tell them to they go to any agency or they do it yourself.
Yeah. So Fulbright, it's a website. You type Fulbright US scholarship, you will get an information about it. It is free. It is free to apply. Then coming back, now very important from the US perspective. So you apply for any grant like university or a government grant. So GOV is a website, not a .com or
What does it
.in,
mean, GOV?
.us. .gov means government. So GOV where you see that
Not
GOV.
for me. People want to know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Lot of, I know, but a lot of people say
Right.
they're gonna watching me around the world. They don't know what a GOV is.
Okay, so
tell us.
GOV stand for government. So when you see www.us.gov, that means it's a legit
government.
government.
Short but
Short. Yes. So that is a very good indication. Like you go to a website that .com, .in, .org, it will never be.
So
And-
they can easy way to reach US embassy. They can easy way they can reach their universities. They should contact with university as well, right?
Google is a good
Yeah.
source of information. You type something and you make sure that you have a legitimate website. Go and call embassy. Talk to them.
That's right.
They will answer
That's
you.
why I always message them. I always message them in my interviews in Bengalis. Always, whatever you say. So you want me to share with us any other your studies? Any other thing missing? Give them any
Studies.
message from the people.
Yes, from the
From the whoever looking for scholarship in USA or any leadership skills or student visas. You know better than me. I know that. So you can anywhere in the culture, like anywhere in the world.
Okay, I may not know better than you, but what I understand that if you want to apply for any scholarship or any program,
Student visa.
student visa
They should contact
overall,
with their embassy.
they
local
contact
embassy.
only embassy. Try to ignore going to the
Third
third
party.
parties.
Right.
And if you go to a third party, verify them. Make sure, like example, if I suggested someone to go for an A-Axis is one of the institution in India. So what I told them that write a mail to the embassy that I'm going through A-Axis. Is it valid? It is legitimate.
Right.
Do you certify them? If they say yes, then go ahead. If they don't certify, they give you 100% assurance. Don't get into it.
So
I do
now,
not recommend.
so now tell us about more your world travel. I know you're traveling all over the world, many countries. You're the guy making money and also spending money. I don't know how he did it from the India. If I am Bangladesh, I cannot do it, man. So you are always still like healthy man, smiling man, happy man. You're traveling all over USA as well all over the world. So tell us your experience. experience about the world travel?
I
Why
did-
you do traveling?
Okay, so I traveled 50 countries for different reasons.
Only
For-
50s?
Yes.
I did 300 countries so far, man.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so my 50 country travel was for our different reasons. So for my PhD research, I traveled around 20 countries. My research is on sustainable development. I look about 200 years, 300 years ago, when there was no modern medicines, where there was no equipments, how people lived and survived. It's sustainability, and they have sustainable practices, including the farming. Now we don't have that production what they used to
Yeah,
get
I saw you
earlier.
doing farming. Go ahead.
Yes, I saw your pictures
Yeah.
too. So what I do is I go to the remotest place of the country and see that how they survive. Because like living here in New York City, you eat half food and you throw half food. Doesn't think of next meal. But there are people in the world who
Doesn't have
make
food.
this much to survive for the week.
Right.
So I look from that perspective that how they survive and what are their best practices. And they have a traditional method of surviving.
Right.
If they have fever, they don't go to hospital. If they suffer from cold, they don't go to hospital. If they fell down from the tree, they don't go to hospital. All they do is they have own treatment system, their own mechanism to survive. So I study such mechanism and easy practices I share with on a global platform. So that is what make me to travel other part of the world. And I've been a regional representative for Southern Africa. So Mozambique, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Zambia and Botswana are my countries where I work on United Nations mission.
India.
And so I've been working with them on a different capacity.
I will go for details later on the
Okay,
United
sure.
Nations and India.
Yeah.
So tell us about more like any bad experience during your world travel or any good experience. Which country is best for so far you did travel?
I feel every country is beautiful because
Tell us about something Africa.
oh yes, I would
Tell
love
us,
to say.
in everybody is traveling looking for Europe, America. Tell us something Africa.
Oh, Africa,
Which country you
Okay.
visited so far?
Africa, I did 13 countries in Africa, and the greatest experience in 2016 when there was a drought, and I was working on a logistic support where I was working in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is covered by 6 different countries. We don't have
Really?
ocean to get
Really?
ship. Yeah.
Okay.
So the one closest port was in Tanzania. To go to Tanzania, how I will go? I will cross from Zimbabwe to Mozambique. Mozambique.
Mozambique, what is Mozambique? It's a country?
Is a country.
Okay.
Mozambique. Then from Mozambique, I get into Mozambique. I cross Mozambique. Then I go to the Botswana border, cross Botswana, and get into Tanzania.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I did in the truck.
In the truck?
In the truck.
Okay.
So we had a port Dar es Salaam in Tanzania from where we got aid. So the food habit they have, they eat something called sadza, which is a common food in Zimbabwe. They want to eat all time sadza. Sadza is of white maize, corn, white
Corn,
corn.
I saw in Italy, yeah.
White corn. How we have idli, they make that in a different form and they eat with chicken, mutton.
There is enough food?
Hmm?
There is enough food for people?
Yeah, no, sometimes it's difficult life, but they have challenge in life. But my personal experience I'll share with you. In the month of January, they have mangoes.
Mangoes?
Okay, yeah,
In January?
in January,
Mango, okay.
mango. And so like for our country, like India, Pakistan,
Is it June,
Bangladesh.
July? You used to, right?
Yeah, we
Okay,
get
June,
in
July.
April, May, June, July.
June, July, yeah.
No, but what if like my personal experience, like if I talk about India because I come from India, if like a tree, I'm in a park. So if this in the park, if I have one mango tree, you will not find one single mango. All children will
Right,
take
that's
away.
true, right. Yeah, I used to do, yeah.
I
Still I'm doing.
do
Still I'm doing, go ahead.
But trust me, in Zimbabwe, if you walk like this is your house, and outside your house you'll be 50, 100 mangoes lying down. No one will touch.
Why?
It's because it belongs to you. No other will take away.
What does that mean? I don't believe it.
That is the truth.
I don't believe it.
I used to go. I pick up
Okay,
and walk away.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You know the people, all communities people living here, a lot of Chinese people here, billions, maybe millions of people. And when I been in China, and when I visited there, then totally different. Here Chinese people and there Chinese people, they're also totally different. I'm not going to mention whatever things, but totally different. I'm surprised. So whatever you tell me, I think the same thing. So
It's a culture.
have you been there, Ghana,
Yeah, I've been to Ghana.
Kenya,
Yes.
Uganda,
Uganda, no.
Ethiopia?
Ethiopia, yes.
Tell me about Ethiopia something. I want to go Ethiopia.
Addis Ababa is a very beautiful
Ababa, yeah.
capital city for Ethiopia, and a lot of things to explore in Ethiopia. Ethiopia was my experience on a
You
UN
went for
meeting.
your PhD research or for the
No,
UN?
no, for the UN meeting.
Okay, got it.
Last year we had a conference on African funding.
Continental.
Yeah, continental funding was by Secretary General. So I've attended a session in Ethiopia, and as I said that
How
Africa
is their
beautiful.
people? What their like locations, like rules, regulation? People can visit. Is good. What is
Yeah.
it? Safe.
Yeah, safe.
People are good.
I'll share. So we are in New York City. Then the 2013, for the first time when I came alone in New York City.
2013, okay.
Yeah, my mother, she told me that keep $20 on your top pocket.
Why?
Yeah.
In
So
here?
here,
Okay.
here, in top pocket. I said why?
What is the top pocket? Top
On the
pocket?
like
Oh, yeah,
accessible,
the-
yeah,
oh,
accessible.
okay, okay.
I said, you know why? Because if someone comes on you, you just remove $20 and give. But I never face any wrong.
Okay, I got you. I got you. What
Yeah.
she said. Yeah.
Yeah. So
If somebody attack you.
yeah. So people are everywhere the same. You know,
Yeah.
I don't blame if you come across with any bad experience. It's not because of the location. It's because of a person. You know what? How our human tendencies are. Like if I have a bad experience, in example in France, so I'll say, oh, I went to France and I had a bad experience. No, you had one man you met in France and had a bad experience.
Right, that's true.
So no culture, no caste, no community, no one is bad. Only people are bad.
How about African heritage?
Africa,
Do you like African heritage? Is good.
of course, it's beautiful. Africa.
We meet a lot of African heritage people in the UN right as well. Right?
Right.
So we'll talk more details about it. So tell about. Do you have any other things you can share about the world travel?
As I said,
You give the message to people they can
Okay.
travel world or no? Yes or no?
yes, absolutely.
Why
You-
they want to travel world?
Oh.
Why give the message to want to
Okay,
travel
what
the
I
world?
learned out of my travel. Is
If I
being-
say no, you say yes. Why yes?
Yeah, so yeah. It's first of all, it's a perception. You may like it, you may not like it. But for people who like it and get scared of traveling, I will tell them that be bold, accept and go. And when you travel, two things. My law is, what I do is, when I travel in a new country, I make sure I start in the morning, sunrise, and I end in sunset. I don't go out in dark, so that I'm escaped from any kind of, misconceptions.
Any bad thing?
Yeah, any bad things or
Why tell them people they want to travel world? Why?
Okay, what I learned out of traveling the world, because now as one example you said that you had a different experience in China for Chinese, and here it's a different experience. That's the answer. When you go to the new place, you meet a new people, new culture, new tradition, new ideas, new values, and you start respecting.
It's a global village we are living right now.
Yes.
It's a one family.
One
world.
family, global village.
Now internet they're making together. Everyone is together one
And
family.
you get,
They can learn so many
we
things.
get to learn things, and we get to accept.
Right.
You may have a different faith, I may have a different faith. It doesn't
Right.
mean that you are wrong or I am wrong.
Right.
It's your choice of accepting and my choice of
Did you
accepting.
face any bad things around the world? during your travel?
I don't use
You
that
don't
word
even
bad.
okay, alright.
Yeah, I enjoy. If I come across something
That's-
negative,
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
I take it very positive and I make sure that it goes
So
positive.
do you think if they travel the world, new place, new countries, new community, new people, they change their mind as well? It's
Absolutely.
working, right?
And then it's working. Like you be more accepted,
More polite, also more
polite,
bright,
understanding.
More, right.
Yeah.
So tell us about your. I saw that your mission and vision. What you did, what you gonna do, what you do in future. Then after that I'll go ask you for the event, the main part. So what is your mission and vision?
My mission and vision and mission these are very small, simple words, but have a loads of information. I see myself as a global citizen, as you told. For me, every culture is beautiful, every country is beautiful, every life is beautiful. So my aim to work in this world is to make sure that the day how much I live, how much I eat, I give back equally, so that I balance for the next generation. My children should not say that, I have taken away their resources. And this I suggest everyone to do. Whatever you take, directly, indirectly. Like we take from the farm, it doesn't mean we pay money, but we owe something back to the nature, because everything works. When there was no money, 1,000 years ago, people they live on this credit. Whatever they take, they give back. So we should
Always
make
two way.
Yes.
That's you want to say always
Yes,
to
yes, absolutely. So that is my vision, that how much I live for like 80 years, 50 years, 30 years. But my motive is, if I take that much, I return it to the nature, and I try to do it in a very different way.
So now we go to main part. You want to share anything else with your vision and mission? Did you miss anything?
I want to share with you have a good viewer and students specifically. I am open to answer questions related to information if they require for education or career perspective in social work. Limited to social work. I don't earn money, so don't ask my salary. Yeah. And apart from that, yes, I would be happy to answer.
Okay. So now is main part, guys. That's why I know him. How I know him? I know him through the United Nations. This is the place, UN. You can share your experience, you can share your skill development, you can share your leadership, you can share your capacity. That's why people came in together from the various communities, from different languages, different countries. This is the place. I call is my second home. That's why I met him at the UN. Most of them people, that's I know from around the world by the UN. And thank you also United Nations, also as well whoever goes there, my old friends and colleagues and different departments. And I will ask him more details from the United Nations that I met long time ago. We do a lot of conference at the United Nations. We met a lot of president, prime ministers, ambassador and other civil society and social workers and other stuff. I feel proud that I am the member of the United Nations, delegate the United Nations as well, citizen of US to represent the United Nations, the global community. As well, I born in Bangladesh as the Bengali peoples. So, Mr. Nehal, go for your UN journey from beginning to now.
First, Jual,
how we connected there in the first day of the United Nations? Who give you the access to come the UN and you will show your abilities or you also capacity or you all develop your leadership skills?
Okay, so my journey of United Nations was
when
very
was
beautiful.
The first day, first year?
Okay, so my first walk-in at the United Nations was 2010,
Oh,
October
okay.
2010. That was United Nations.
Who gave you access to come there?
Okay, so it was a DPI conference, Department for Public Information Civil Society conference.
Okay.
And I was a part of a small debate kind of activity about nature.
Okay.
That time it was Millennium Development Goals.
Okay, that was Millennium Development Goals.
8 Millennium Development Goals. So I had a topic to speak on HIV.
Okay.
And so my mother that time she was working with HIV virus. So she shared an information which I had to go and give at the UN. So that was the beginning of my journey in 2010, going and speaking about MDG. But that was a sparkle.
Okay.
When I entered in the United Nations, I said, oh, this is a place I should work.
Yeah.
And this is a place I should be.
Now you are a global leader. That's why.
And I began my journey with that. Then I enrolled myself for a program called Civil Society Representative.
During that time, you was a high school student or college student?
No, I completed my high school. I was in college.
Okay, got it.
So and I was doing my social work program. So I had every university most probably are affiliated to UNAI. UNAI. Okay, for your viewer, I want to give some information which is very important.
Go ahead.
If you are in Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, wherever, your university can get affiliated to United Nations under the program called UNAI. United Nations Academic Impact.
Okay.
You go on a website. Again, it's free. It's free. You don't have to pay.
Okay.
You just have to go enroll. Your university can enroll for that. And
Listen, guys. Listen clearly, please.
And then your university can send five students to UN for the meetings.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yes. So that's called United Nations.
I saw that program department. I didn't know that.
Academic Impact. So make sure there is no fee to enroll. Your university can enroll. And then they can appoint children ambassador who can come and sit at the United Nations and meetings and negotiate. So that is one good program. Now, a lot of people ask that I want to work with UN.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that you may get this question
actually
very
too,
well.
yes. Go
Now,
ahead.
please, if you have pen and paper, write it down or keep it in mind. There is only one way of recruitment at the United Nations called Inspira. Like you have Naukri.com, you have shadi.com, a portal, whichever portal, but for the UN it's only one called Inspira, INSPIRA.org. I spell again, INSPIRA, Inspira.un.org. This is the only portal from where you get a recruitment. No matter you are in Pakistan, Algeria, Afghanistan, or any part of the world, you can apply going to this website, updating all your documents, saving all your data. They will give you a unique ID. That will be your unique ID generated for you, and then you apply for job. So no other way. No way, like
You don't have to ask anybody.
You don't have to ask, or you don't have to say that someone is saying that $500 to get you job in UN, or $100 or $50. It's completely free.
Fraud.
It's all fraud. Wherever you see money, and money engagement means fraud. A simple law. Keep this in mind. No conferences in UN will ask you money. If they ask you, it's fraud. Simple. No matter how, if they have a UN logo, UNESCO logo, UNDP logo, doesn't matter. If they ask money, it's fraud.
Keep continue. What other things you can message them people?
Yes, so this is very important. Now, career at United Nations are different type of careers, like from a diplomatic perspective. So every country, like Bangladesh, they have a mission in UN. So they work for UN, and they have like we have embassy in every country. We have a UN mission in all the countries have their offices here, where they have a representative. So for the youth, there is a youth delegate program which is nearly 85 countries follow. 85 countries have their youth every year coming in the General Assembly. General Assembly is a meeting every year happen in September, where all the countries' president come together and discuss about the global agenda, challenges, problems, and how to overcome. So if you are looking out in your country, make sure that you go to your country's website and see that your mission, like UN Mission India. So if you see, you will find UN Mission India, UN Mission Bangladesh. If you go there, go to the website, find a legitimate number and ask, call them and ask if you can't find any information on website, and get enrolled. So that is a very good way for if you are in your home country and you want to come from your countryside. This is a very good entry point for the UN. Then second most and easiest way to enroll is NGO. So there are 1500 NGOs who are affiliated to United Nations around the world, and around 1500 ECOSOC affiliations. So there are two types of UN affiliation to the NGOs, ECOSOC and DGC, Department for Global Communication and Economic and Social Society. So like you go ahead, see that which are the NGOs affiliated to the UN DGC, and apply for that NGO, work for that NGO so that they can represent you here. But again, NGO, if they ask you money, I will not recommend, because no, I don't say that NGO fraud, because
No. If anybody asking money, that will fraud.
NGO, whoever, because if you are working
Totally free, completely free. You can do your own self.
Yeah, so don't involve money, and don't think that you like. I had come across with a case. Someone said it's a legitimate annual assembly called the Youth Assembly of the United Nations, but the name has changed again because it is Youth Assembly at the United Nations, not off. See, this at and off, it's very simple, but it is not organized by UN. It happens in the UN because they hire a conference room and they do meeting, and they charge $1,100. So people who wants to take experience come as an outsider. Don't expect that expect that you are going to UN because of this. It is nothing related to UN. It's not a UN meeting. So this is an example I would like to share.
Any other information?
The best way,
if people can follow?
Yeah, the best way to find out what are the event happening in UN is cso.un.org.
Repeat again.
Yeah, I repeat again, cso.un.org. That's Civil Society Organization.un.org. It has an event page. You will see all the information on that.
So, okay. Now is question. Question is why you involved in United Nations?
I wanted to work on a global platform. I see this world as one village. I don't see that I am from India, he's from Bangladesh or whatever. I see every human being as a human being. Every life is a life. I respect every life. I respect every
world.
human
You think whole world is your family?
The world is my home. The world is everyone is my family.
Living together
in harmony. And discrimination is one thing I hate. And I suggest everyone. Hate is very easy. Love is very difficult.
That's true. Love is,
It's
love
vice
is easy,
versa.
hate is difficult.
Yes, that's
Love
vice
is
versa. I came again. It's vice versa. You take it love.
No, if you hate somebody, you have to be rude. If you love somebody, you'll be smile. So love is easy, hate is too difficult. When you hate somebody, you have to be prepared. I'm gonna hate him. I'm gonna like fight him right now. Or your love is easy. Like hey, anyway, hey, hi, yeah.
Doesn't matter. Life is beautiful, very short, and the what you gain is your happiness.
So yeah, I saw it. You meeting all those presidents, prime ministers from around the world, include our U.S. president, former and present. So tell us about our president, former and present president. Did you meet with Biden?
I met
Go ahead,
Biden
tell
4
us about
years
Biden.
ago.
Okay.
Okay.
But
when-
2016 when he was vice
Yes,
president.
that was
During
the vice
Obama,
president.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
during
go
the
ahead.
Obama tenuity.
How he is?
He, I appreciate every president, every country for the policies. I don't discriminate. I know now I try to be a diplomat, but what I feel that if I can do something, I should do. I don't care what countries think or what someone thinks. So what is goodness? You don't have to do big things to become a social worker. Showing someone a right direction is a social worker.
He was good with you when you talk with him, Biden, Mr. Biden.
Yes, I appreciate every diplomat,
So
and I appreciate every.
you waiting to meeting again
I'm looking forward to meet him again.
because journalism is not happening
Journalism
anymore.
is-
So I'm waiting to again. Did you
Yes.
meet with Obama?
Yes,
During
I
his
met
presidency?
Obama.
Yeah.
Yes, I met Obama.
I saw you met with also what Bill Clinton.
I met Bill Clinton.
How he is?
And all the presidents are good. All the policies are good.
Okay, so now out of the US, who was your favorite friend in the president or prime minister?
I take them as a senior colleague, as a senior officer. So what I try to learn from them, being we are fortunate to sit in a general assembly where they speak and we listen. When we listen to them, it is something what we try to gain the knowledge and the understanding what they have, what perspective.
Who's the president like any countries, including US? They're giving good message, giving truth to the world. Hey Nehal, you are the UN, blah blah blah. Do this. Anybody say anything? Any president, prime minister?
Not prime minister, president, but yes, I remember Helen Clark,
Who's
the
that?
former president of New Zealand,
Helen
and
Clark, okay.
she is still my mentor, and
Okay.
I follow her. I ask her question, and she replies. And the best thing I loved, and I was surprised when the former president of France, when he visited India,
Who
I
was
was
that?
in news. I was.
Nicolas Sarkozy.
Hmm?
Nicolas Sarkozy.
No, previous one. So he emailed me that I am visiting beautiful India, and I was touched. I said I'm so happy that I got a
Okay.
mail, but I am far away. So yes,
So you're getting a lot of emails from the president, prime minister from around the
not
world.
very much, but
Okay.
these were the
Very
few
good. Okay,
emails
that's
I got, but very happy.
So did you meet with your prime minister?
Yes, in 2015, but
Okay.
it was a very short interaction. He just came once in
Okay.
2015. But I had a good experience talking to our former Minister of External Affairs when he was here,
Who was it?
MJ Akbar. So I had a good discussion with him. Prior to that, Sushma Swaraj ji was here, but I didn't get an opportunity. But in 2018, I was serving as a 6th committee and legal committee as a rapporteur. That was the time when I had a close interaction with a lot of presidents and prime ministers.
So what thing you do like in United Nations?
I like and don't like. I say that every institution is an institution where there are human beings.
It's a good, bad, everything. Good.
Yeah, human beings. I cannot say that I'm perfect. You cannot say you are perfect.
So did you meet our Secretary General?
Yes.
Antonio Guterres?
Yes,
How
yes.
many times? 100 times?
Yeah, I see him office. Yeah, like you walk
So
around.
how is the relationship with him and how he is? He's good?
I don't have any personal relationship, but as a human being, he's super genius. He's super amazing, and
He's very gentle and polite.
very
yeah.
gentle. And one great example I'll tell you. So now in Security Council, there was no second. Now we had a voting for next General Secretary.
Yeah.
So
He's already
alone.
elected, right?
Yeah, no, from the Security Council. Now we are waiting for the General Assembly result.
Is the result come out yet?
No,
No, he posted, I saw you, right?
Yeah, so that is for Security Council. There are
I
two
think,
way
I
of.
think he's gonna go. He's
Yeah,
gonna
of
pass,
course
yeah.
he will, because there is no one.
I think he was Prime Minister of Portugal.
Portugal in
before,
2004 to
General-
2009.
Before Secretary General, right?
He served 2004 to 2009. He was a
Right.
Prime Minister, President for Portugal country. Then 8 years of experience as a High Commissioner of Refugee with UNHCR. He worked literally. He went to
So
Cox's Bazar.
when you get in UN, so who was the Secretary General?
Ban Ki-moon.
Ban Ki-moon or Kofi Annan?
Kofi Annan was in 2000.
Oh, 2000, right? So oh yeah, I saw Ban Ki-moon years there. He's finished 2016, right?
Yeah, 2015.
15. So I worked with him during his duration, and Secretary Antonio Guterres. So do you want to share any other things about
Yeah,
the United
before I
Nations?
close,
Tell
yeah.
about your youth leadership. Youth leadership
Youth leadership.
in the United Nations.
Okay, so youth leadership, no, forget about United Nations. What I suggest is you become a community leader. You have your community where you live. There are a lot of challenges.
Their local community first, right?
Yeah, you have a lot of challenges. You look into that challenges. Be brave to accept the challenge and do something. When you start doing good things, people automatically follow you.
You have to be honest. You have to be honest.
Yes. So you have to be honest. You have to be kind. You understand other people's problems.
No fight.
No fight.
Like I fight with you like all the time. No fight.
Yes. Yeah. So community. Start with your community. One step at a time. You will achieve your goal. But make sure that you should be on target. Don't get frustrated that you're not giving opportunity. You're not getting opportunity.
One door is closed. Many
God
doors is
will
open.
open the door.
Other
Yes.
is open. Everything is possible.
Be positive. Be focused. And do it.
So you want any other things about
I want
the
to add
seminar?
another thing
Go ahead.
to end this. Before that, I want people to know because they will ask you how to work in UN. Again, I repeat, inspira.un.org.
He did all those department work in UN as well. I did everything. So as well doing US government work as well. So now is your future plan. What is your future? Did you marry yet or not?
No, I'm looking for a girl.
Or looking for girls? Okay. So do you have any kid?
That's a good question. As of now, no.
Okay, so you didn't marry yet. So in future you'll be married. Stay when your age will be 60 or 70, right?
Yes.
That time you're gonna be married.
Yes.
So what is your future plan?
My future plan now.
After finish your PhD or whatever.
Yeah. No, I'm continue after this General Assembly. I am.
General Assembly this year is happening or not?
Yes, it is happening this year.
No, like open like before pandemic.
Yes.
I didn't get any message.
Yes. It is starting with the member states.
Not like pandemic General Assembly, like normal General Assembly.
Yeah, normal general.
Is open for everything
Yes.
like before?
Yes.
Alright, I got it.
And next month we have HLPF, High Level Political Forum. I tell everyone to go online and see because High Level Political Forum is a very important phase of General Assembly. Like before General Assembly, there's HLPF where all the countries they give the statement about what they want to do and what are they doing. So I will share some documents with Jual also and with you all.
I'll upload it later.
Yeah, and please go through it and be active. Listen to what UN is saying or what your government is saying or what people are saying around the world. There are good NGOs. Follow them. Follow good people on Twitter. Rather than
go for your future plan.
and that go for a legitimate source. Don't believe any information whatever comes.
What are you gonna do after finish your study? You're gonna marry or other stuff?
I'm married. I don't know.
You're gonna buying house or you're gonna die, whatever.
No, buying house is not my priority because my priorities are to 70 million people are thirsty some part of the world.
Helping people around the world.
Yeah, so we're looking for water sources for them.
Okay.
And I want your suggestions
Did
also.
you collected any fund or any money from the poor people?
No, I don't collect funds for people. I don't work for fundraising, but I work directly on grant basis.
Okay.
Okay, so all the best everyone and thank you for having me here. I'm sorry I
some quick
late.
question.
Yeah.
When you gonna be married?
Okay. I am open to marry.
Okay, then you are ready. Okay. If anyone girls want to marry, guy is here. PhD researcher.
I'm very loyal.
PhD researcher, social worker, and very polite. So have you been a girlfriend or no? How many girlfriends have you so far?
Secret.
Okay, so
Okay, when I meet my right person, I'm gonna inform the person.
So
Okay.
what is your favorite sports?
My favorite sport soccer.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say cricket.
No, I don't play. I don't waste full day to watch cricket. I'm a die-hard
Who is the
soccer
favorite
fan.
player?
I love all, but like if skills, I look for Zinedine Zidane was one of my
Zidane, yeah,
favorite
was my
player. Ronaldo, Messi, and Pogba.
Okay, who was the
My
favorite
idol.
cricketer?
I don't watch cricket.
You
Never.
don't watch cricket, okay.
I don't even know who play cricket.
So do you know I'm the #1 tennis player?
Oh, I appreciate. Happy meeting you.
You should be. I should be your favorite player as well.
Okay, yeah.
So
Jual is my
our
favorite,
next over in the behind this tennis game is going on. There is also Roger Federer and some other people is here.
Yes.
In our behind the camera there is a city field. There is a US tennis going on there. So you can come and watch. So what is your favorite food?
I eat everything. I don't
You
have
eat dog, cow,
if in a,
snack. You
yeah.
eat everything. That means you eat snack, dog, rat, cat,
I have answer for that. If I
like frog.
yeah, if I'm in a situation hungry for 15 days and if they serve me,
Did you eat like soil?
yeah,
Soil, right? I eat soil. No, being serious.
yeah, I eat.
Like there is a one kind of soil like white.
Yeah,
Is
white.
on the like in the mountain. Is go under like thinking you can find it like white soil. Seriously, I
That's
did
what's
it.
traditional.
Africa as well they eat something like this.
Right.
So we're gonna finish right now, guys.
Thank you for having me here.
Gentlemen is here flew from India to Maryland to New Jersey to here, getting late. And that's why we're sitting in the outside. We are close friends, we're fighting all the time. You see that? We after we finish interview, we're gonna fight with him again.
No.
So-
Let before I conclude, he is taking me for dinner. If he not, then I'm gonna post officially that he's not treated us because of my 2 hours travel. I was hungry.
I don't have
He
money.
promised me,
I'm broke, papi. I don't have money.
and so he's taking me for dinner, and then he will drop us. So thank you very much for
tell
having
us,
me here.
Tell these things in Bengali. Okay, I'm going to teach you. Say he, say she,
সে
আমাকে
আমাকে
এখানে
এখানে
নিয়ে আসতে
নিয়ে আসতে
রাতের
রাতে
খাবার
খাবার
খাওয়াবে
খাওয়াবে
যদি
যদি নেই
that's it না যদি
যদি
না খাওয়ায়
না খাবে
তাইলে
তাইলে
আমি
আমি
ফেসবুকে খারাপ কিছু লিখবো
লিখবো
ওকে সবাই সাক্ষী থাকবেন সবাই সাক্ষী থাকবেন সাক্ষী থাকবে তো সবাই
আর পানি খাবে চায় খাবে
রাইট সবই হবে সবাই ভালো ভালো থাকেন ভালো থাকেন ধন্যবাদ
থ্যাংক ইউ ধন্যবাদ
another thing share you in Bangladesh
okay
in the Cox's Bazar right
Yeah.
so how you like it
yeah Cox's Bazar Bangladesh is beautiful I request people from
yeah you guys as well me to come Bangladesh come India all the time okay you guys like lovely guys thank you
Mr. Shukriya Jazakallah Allah Hafiz Namaste Sat Sri Akal God bless and God bless the world praise the world thank you
so I'd love to chat with him he's speaking Bengali he's learning Bengali thank you guys for watching me from around the world and sorry for the late sorry for the late and be kind be happy stay peace and bless love your family members brothers sisters and each and your community member as well bye for now from Fresh Meadow Corona Park this is the Corona Park serious this is Corona Park a lot of people say I'm lying no this is Corona Park and see you next time with our next guest thank you bye bye
this guy he will make you talk in Bengali